Thanks for joining us. Today we'll cover the basics and show the most effective ways to make Tertill work for you.
Tertill is a weeding robot designed to run on sunshine. Fully weatherproof, it lives in your garden all season long. Typically, Tertill patrols for weeds for 1 to 2 hours each day. But it doesn't do this in a single stretch. Instead, Tertill spends most of its time charging in the sun. When its battery has enough energy, it wakes up and patrols for a few minutes. This strategy of frequent short patrols maximizes the life of Tertill's battery. Tertill works best in gardens of 200 square feet or less, a garden that's, say, 14 by 14 feet or 10 by 20 feet like this one.
The boundary around your garden shows Tertill where you want it to work. Here I'm using a board, but many different boundary materials will work. Conductive materials like a wire fence or timbers work best. Using plastic will cause Tertill to be less efficient and is not recommended. Whatever barrier you use should be vertical and at least 4 or 5 inches tall. Tertill works by attacking weeds every day before they get established or become tall enough to be mistaken for plants. So if you already have established weeds in your garden, you'll have to weed one more time before starting Tertill. With Tertill, there's no need for programming. Place Tertill inside the garden's boundary and press the button. Tertill will take it from there. Tertill contains front-mounted capacitive sensors that enable it to sense and avoid plants, wood, and metal. Tertill will travel throughout your garden, eliminating weeds when they're small so they never grow big.
In Tertill's simple view of the world, weeds are short and crops are tall, so if you have seedlings or other short, delicate crops, you need to let Tertill know that these small plants are okay. Use the provided row guards and plant guards to show Tertill which plants to avoid. When you install a guard, it's important to press it into the ground all the way to the bend in the wire. Doing so puts the top of the guard in a position where Tertill can easily detect it. If it's too low or too high, Tertill's sensors located along the gray surface around the front of the robot will not be able to detect the guard, and Tertill may knock it down or try to climb over it. If you make your own plant protectors, make sure the barrier wire is at the correct height. To get the highest yield from your crops and the best performance from Tertill, please space plants or rows about 12 inches apart. Tertill must avoid tumbling over, so whenever it encounters a steep slope, it turns away. That means Tertill works best on relatively flat gardens. Hills for vegetables like cucumber and squash are okay, but avoid having a general slope of more than about 6 degrees in any part of your garden. Tertill is a small robot in a tough world, but you can make its job much easier by watching out for a few things. Try to avoid ruts and holes of an inch or more, and remove medium-sized rocks. Tiny rocks and big rocks are okay. After rototilling or using a cultivator on your garden, smooth out the surface. A leaf rake works well for this purpose. To help Tertill cross an irrigation hose, first scoop out a shallow trench for it. Then use staples to hold it in place. The top should be flush with the soil surface. Tertill doesn't sense edges, so use plant guards or other barriers to prevent it from going anywhere it might fall. Mulches and really soft dirt can create a problem for Tertill.
First, if your mulch is so loose and so deep that Tertill sinks into the chassis, it's going to have trouble moving around.
You need to give the mulch time to settle and compress before putting Tertill to work. The same precaution applies to really soft soil. Second, there are many types of mulches. Mulches made of big chunks, similar in size to Tertill's ground clearance, may not be appropriate. Finally, stringy straw mulch may also be a problem unless it's well compressed. When conditions are rainy, Tertill's wheels may become caked with mud. Usually, once the rain has gone, the mud dries out and falls off as Tertill moves about. If rain continues for many days, it may become necessary to remove mud manually. A damp cloth or sponge can help. You can also use a stylus to remove mud from behind the wheels if necessary. We do not recommend spraying water on the Tertill's underside.
Whenever the whacker string wears down to an inch or less, you'll need to replace it. That's simple to do. Either push the string into the hub with your fingers, or pull it out the back with pliers. To install the new string, reverse the process. The string is well seated when the black ferrule is all the way in and recessed into the hub a little bit. Thanks for watching. The tips you've learned here should help Tertill keep your garden bountiful and looking great for years to come. If after watching this video or while using your Tertill you have further questions or would like to share information about your Tertill experience, please reach out to us at tertill.com. We would love to hear from you.